am eating my own epitaph. I am finishing the largest McDonald's meal of my life. I am not just eating, I am demolishing it. This raw honesty about my actions aims to evoke empathy and understanding from the audience, highlighting my vulnerability in this moment.
Boxers, rappers, fries, escaped like golden refugee, 3 Big Macs, 3 10-piece McNugget sets, 3 apple pies, because balance, 2 filet fishes. I don't even remember ordering, like a drunk text from my own subconscious. I am a hemorrhagic stroke survivor, a reminder of human vulnerability that fosters empathy and highlights how love in relationships can be a powerful motivation to survive. Food is supposed to be comfort. Tonight, food is a taunt. Salt kisses my tongue, greases lay thick in my throat like bribery. Artificial sugar pulses through my arteries like a mantra. You deserve this. You've earned this. You're still alive. This moment symbolizes the fragility of life and the preciousness of survival in a reflection from my audience. I do know that living through a stroke has made me so reckless that it is a dangerous as well as liberating experience to remember how fragile life is, as well as how strength can so easily be exemplified by dangerous behavior. As for my relationship with my body, my approach is that it is sort of like a rental car that I never intend to return. I can enjoy as many majors. I wipe my mouth. I sigh. Deep, satisfied, post-orgasm, sigh. But then comes this unexpected shock. My chest misfiring, an interruption in the illusion of control I have never experienced. No pain, not yet. An incorrectness, a glitch, like my heart suddenly forgets what its job description is and goes, "What are we doing here again?" I laugh inside, because of course I do. Hey, I say to nobody, because I am talking to my own organs, not my colleagues. Don't be dramatic. This humor helps me cope, demonstrating to my audience that humor can be a vital tool in facing vulnerability. Then the second beat hits, and the third, and suddenly, huff, our Julius B.J. Arnson. Yes, that mountain of a man, the one built like a Norse god who eats boulders for protein, is inside my ribcage. He is not knocking. He is swinging a sledgehammer from the inside out of my heart. Each heartbeat is a sledgehammer with a full Olympic run-up, smashing outward from the inside, as if my heart is trying to escape my body and sue me for negligence. I am still sitting, breathing, thinking, well, this is a nuisance. See, this is the thing that no one prepares you for when it comes to a near-death experience. When you've already survived 9, you don't go crazy. You just sit back and evaluate your life like a bot, evaluating a broken machine in a completely weird, chilling way. You don't go nuts. I mean, my stroke reminds me that our bodies often fool us with clinical ease, that our control is but an illusion, that our bodies are as likely to fool us as our minds. Your body can also fool you in the cold and calculate the way a scientist observes. Data, enemies of a good name. Brain scientist Jill Bolt Taylor has written an entire book, My Stroke of Insight, about observing her own neurological collapse like a case study professionally, marveling at the poetry of neurons dying in real time. I remember reading it and thinking, wow, how elegant, how intellectual. This heart attack is not elegant. This is not intellectual. This is Thor playing whack-a-mole with my coronary arteries while McDonald's congeals into regret. This is Thor beating my chest with his Mjolnir. The pain, as if it's spreading through my entire body, but it isn't exactly what the word painful can describe, but more like crushing, like the wrath of a god I've disappointed. My left arm sides with a rebellion and turns numb and heavy. Oh, I say again, quieter this time. Oh, no. I stand up from my seat. Why-yo? Why-yo? Bad idea. The room suffocates me. Gravity goes from essential to optional. My eyes raster into pixels like on a bad video file. All of my survival senses, honed from hospitals to for stands to physio hell, snap to my consciousness. This is not indigestion. This is not anxiety. This is not walking Tom simple. This is my heart filing a formal complaint. I have wished for anything but another stroke for years. A heart attack seemed easy. I thought, quick, clean, lights out in an instant, an illusion that makes the reality of my stroke even more stark and profound. What a hilarious misunderstanding. This is nothing but easy. This is vengeful violence. Every heartbeat declares itself in drumroll fashion. Before the deed is done, I can feel the pulsations bursting through corridors that are not meant to hold such flourish. My ribs are far too narrow for all the existential wailing. I lean against the table. I breathe in and out. I am not afraid of death. This has a great impact on how I am not afraid of pain either. Pain and I go way back. We even exchange Christmas cards. The thing that really scares me is timing, because my mother is still alive, and no good child is allowed to leave before a parent. That is not a metaphor, that is a rule. My brain, the same one that spectacularly bled out all those years ago, before rebooting, out of sheer spite, starts to look for answers with a frenzied fervor. I Google heart attack. I Google pulse. My hands are shaking, but my mind is very sharp. I continue to search on my iPhone. How can you stop a heart attack? Can I perform CPR on myself? Is it too late? The irony is obscene. I am dying in real time, while frantically searching for how not to, like a tutorial. I skipped until the boss level. The pain swells. It does not spike. It blooms like a flower of agony, unfurling its petals one by one, whispering to me, this is it. I think of the Canadian nurse who scolded me during my stroke while I screamed for morphine. I think of how shocked she looked, thinking how someone like me, seemingly controlled, articulate, strong, could lose my balls like that. This time, I do not scream. This time, I bargain. Just end it, I think. Or stop. I am certain. -1. 1% certain that I am about to die. There is a strange peace in certainty. I already have an obituary. Writing in progress. In my head, I'm editing for tone and worrying about misinterpretation. I note speaker-listener negotiation. contemporary perspectives. The heart never discriminates. My heart is still hammering. My breath is shallow now. I am slick with sweat along my spine. Contemporary perspectives. The heart never discriminates. My heart is still hammering. My breath is shallow now. I am slick with sweat along my spine. Contemporary perspectives. The heart never discriminates. My heart is still hammering. My breath is shallow now. I am slick with sweat along my spine, and the smell of salt, fries, and death fills the room. And then I think of my mother's trembling hands. The way she prepares my meals is as if they are fragile. How she scolds me for skipping meals. How she still calls me by my childhood nickname that no longer fits my disabled body, but fits my soul. I cannot do this to her. I cannot do this to her. I cannot make her bury the child she studied for, fought for, and worried over into old age. Recognizing this deep love and resilience can inspire my audience to reflect on their own relationships and human strength. So I choose life, not because it's beautiful, not because it's kind, but because love is a leash I willingly wear. The act of choosing resilience is what I hope will encourage my audience to reflect and be inspired by humanity's strength.
For the full review,
please click on the link in the description box below. 完整评价请看以下连结哦。And again, you're welcome. 还有不客气哦。Collaborations, or if you want to join our next event, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell and share. You can also add me online at Tinkeebellezza, Tinkeebellezza. Make sure the T is capital and send us a message first so we don't miss you. You can also add us online app by our QR code. Make sure to follow and like us on Facebook as well at fashionecsta. That's www.facebook.com/fashionecsta. Follow us on Instagram at fashionecstasy. Also my personal account at tanya.fashionecstasy. We are also on Twitter at fashionecstasy and my personal account at shutanya. It's HSUTANYA. For more, just visit our website at fashionecstasy.com. Just Google search Fashion Ecstasy or in Chinese 时尚高潮. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. We upload videos every weekend, sometimes Friday, sometimes Saturday, sometimes Sunday, depending on my disability status. 谢谢观赏，长边每个周末都会上传影片哦，记得按订阅、按赞、分享哦，铃铛要开启。